previously on Raider Power Lady Raider basketball.
It's great to see my former players come back that have played here, but also just so many special players from the past that have helped lay the foundation for what this program's all about.
I think just anytime you think about Lady Raider basketball, you think about their tradition and just all the former players, and to have them back on Saturday was such a special day.
It was great. I mean, the program, of course, has a lot of respect, the women's program, and just to see them and who they were, it was nice to meet them in person.
You know, I've tried to have former players come back and speak to them at different times, and I think it's so important for them to take pride that they do represent something bigger than themselves.
Nobles back to the bucket, looking, throws it into the lane to Morris, layup good.
Just the maturation process for this team to figure out, you know, it's not just 20 minutes, we have to play a full 40, and they did that against a very, very talented team, and we were just really proud of them.
You know, I think our team has showed so much maturity because we've been up at the half and haven't been able to finish games. And, you know, to do what we did against Iowa State earlier in the week by finishing the game, and to do what we did against Baylor by finishing the game is certainly the right time of year where you want your team to be maturing and showing progress. And the kids deserve a lot of credit for finishing the game the way that they did. And you always want to put an exclamation point on the day, and I think we did that.
Texas Tech has punched back. The final score, the Lady Raiders 56 and Baylor 45.
You know, a team is only successful if they're together. You know, you really feel like together everyone achieves more, that old saying, and it's really true. I mean, when you see that they love each other and they care about each other as people first, 94 feet, you know, is a lot easier. And these kids really do. I mean, they have great chemistry.
You know, we talk about the bonding part. You know, you have your ups and downs, and you know, you had your adversity, and we've definitely had our adversity. I think that now they stuck together and they pulled together and said, hey, guys, we could do this, and they did that.
I'm just happy for our players. I'm happy for our students, our fans, and it's just one game, though. I mean, we've got to take this and let this springboard us even into more here in February. So we've got to be able to handle the success and put it behind us and build on it. We want to build on it. You know, we want our kids to understand what's important and how to be successful, both in the classroom and on the court, in their daily lives. What are good choices that they need to make every day to understand that all our choices have consequences to whether or not we're successful or unsuccessful. It's just so important to have a good attitude and to stay positive. And we always say attitude is altitude, and your good, positive attitude, you know, there's an old saying that positive people live longer, and I think it's very important to always remember your attitude has a direct impact on your life every day.
Have I had the best possible attitude to do the things that I need to do for my team to be successful?
It's been a very big key to our success this year. If you don't have the right mental attitude, right mental makeup, look at things positively, even though, you know, things may be going bad, then you're going to be in trouble.
This close to the finish line.
It's a long season, there's going to be a lot of ups and there's going to be a lot of downs, and you just got to persevere, and so the right attitude is essential.
I think everything starts with attitude. I think you have a choice to make when you wake up every day. Are you going to be happy, or are you going to be sad, or are you going to be have a lot of energy, or you're going to be dragging around? So I think, you know, you have a choice to make, and that's what we try to teach our kids every day. Things aren't going to go your way, and you have a choice to make. How are you going to handle it? How are you going to respond? So I think attitude is just a huge key in our success.
Win on three. 1, 2, 3. Win!
It's very important because sometimes your days, you get up and you have a rough day, and if you keep on having a negative attitude, it's going to get worse and worse. But if you're positive, it's going to come out. Attitude is very important because you got to have the right attitude when you step on the court, and you got to have the right attitude when you approach your players and your coaches in order to either get things done or to just get successful in things.
You know, commitment is so important because it's important every day to be committed to a common cause as a team.
Have I been 110% committed?
It's just so important to be fully committed to a common goal within your team and your basketball family on a daily basis. And, you know, we've always felt like that what you put into something is what you're going to get back. And committed to being on time, committed to doing everything right, the way it should be done.
We need to get back to doing the right things.
You think about the word commitment to our program, I think it flows two ways for our players. Is being committed to be the best that you can be every day, giving all you can on the floor and off the floor.
Your team just won. That's the bottom line. We got the W. But you must make sacrifices.
Coming in, working hard, having a positive attitude every day, not getting down on yourself, not getting down on your teammates, lifting them up, and just doing what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it the way it's supposed to be done every single time.
Do the right thing this week. No excuses.
There's so many aspects when you're at this level. You know, it's more than just on the court, and so your commitment just to study every night when you're tired and to show up to practice ready to work.
And it's every single person in here from Casey on around to Tina's got to take it up a notch, including this staff.
Coaching staff being committed to doing everything we possibly can to, you know, help these kids be successful, to win on and off the floor.
Determination and how hard you work at something. You know, it's so important through a 40-minute game to stay determined, because you're going to have ups and downs, and the other team's going to make a run, and you've got to stay determined and stay together.
And there's a timeout on the floor.
Get a stop right here and be aggressive. Y'all, come on, you're good. Let's go. Hey, rebound and defend, okay?
They're determined because they want to do something. They want to get somewhere. And in order to get somewhere, and in order to get to the NCAA tournament, in order to get to the Final Four, you got to be determined to get that far. You got to be determined to win that game, determined to execute on the play.
Up top to Smalls, open three, off the window and in.
These instances on the court are, you know, it's a microcosm of society, sport is. You can take a situation, how determined are you going to be to make something better happen?
That I can do it, nobody can stop me, determination, so you can make your players, my teammates better.
You've got to be the most determined individual and then the most determined group on the floor in order to make something positive happen.
Morris, three, that's good, that's a biggie.
I think we've done a really good job this year of when things were going bad, whether in a particular game or maybe it was, you know, just we were having a bad week or a bad practice, we were able to pull ourselves out of it.
That is awesome. That is the way to stick together when we had adversity today. That is awesome. Good job, Tech.
I think that's why you've seen us win some games that maybe in the past, you know, when we got down, we wouldn't have come back and won.
You know, enthusiasm is so important, and I like to think I'm an enthusiastic person, both on and off the floor, 24/7, and that passion. You know, a smile is contagious, and if I smile at you, you're probably going to smile back at me. So I think enthusiasm is so important. To have a passion, a smile on your face, that's contagious.
You play it too much, and you're here too often not to love it. So just coming in every day with a positive attitude and just with a sense of energy about you, definitely it affects the entire team when you come in with enthusiasm.
You have to enjoy what you're doing, and enthusiasm is very important. You know, when you play basketball, again, you should be able to have fun while you're doing it.
Wicked at the free throw line, drives in, left-hand layup is good, and count it with a foul.
When you play basketball, you gotta be enthused. You gotta have a lot of energy, have a lot of intensity, feed off your teammates, and just go after it every time, every loose ball, everything like it's the last possession. Just playing hard to the end.
You know, just the enthusiasm and be thankful every day just to be able to take that next breath, to know how much we do have to be thankful for with our health and our family and so many more important things way beyond basketball.